Good evening, all. Ira Epstein, and here we are going into the half day of trading on Wednesday, and it is Tuesday evening, December 23rd, 2025, and we're getting on to about 6:40 p.m., 6:45 p.m. Central Time. Want to wish one and all a very Merry Christmas. There won't be any updates tomorrow other than in the morning update, but I'll do none tomorrow night, obviously. And we'll come back at you on Friday and for the weekend. All right. So let's talk about what's going on here. You're at $72 an ounce in silver. I just said Friday, I said we're going to 70. And here you are at 72. Is the market getting stretched? Probably. Copper market up to the 560 level, up another $100 an ounce in platinum. So what's going to happen now is stores are going to have to reprice, and I'm talking the jewelry stores, reprice their silver, their gold, everything again. And I know this. My wife worked at Tiffany for 35 years, so I'm experienced in it. And they go through their markups. Do they do markdowns? It's rare. Okay, that's all I can tell you. But everybody's looking at this and going, what the heck? When will this stop? It's a big move. A huge move, to put it mildly, and outpacing right now what the stock market has done and other markets around the world. Now, in the morning, we're going to get the Mortgage Bankers Association number at 6 a.m. We'll get jobless claims coming out at 7:30. They're looking for them up 1,000 from the prior week, and the continuing claims. And today we got, because of the holiday, the Baker Hughes rig numbers, and they were up 3 on the week at 545, but that's still 44 lower than a year ago at this time frame. All right. So obviously, people are wondering in the metals, so where does it top? Don't try to pick the top. It'll come out of left field at you. And because of how it's gone up, it could be anything. It could be shallow, as people that are caught just start buying. It could be big. You just don't know, and you don't have to know. Let the market do what it's going to do. Most of the foreign currencies are up tonight. Bonds and notes, a weaker picture. The 10 years giving back a little ground, but it's probably going to offer an entry spot again. And on the energy markets, pretty much sideways. But don't expect a lot. Why should you? Tomorrow you have an abbreviated trading session. You've got tonight people probably saying, I'm not going to do anything until Friday, when the market is open a full day. So in looking at the gold market, the market is still over the 18-day average. If it closed here, it's an all-time high, and it's already just going into Wednesday up 2.78%. You can see once the market took off, it cleared this high right here. And when you cleared that high, you just open the door for it to keep going. And just think about this right now. Here you are within $1.50 of the high, and everyone that is holding a short contract, except people within that $1.50 area that went short, are losing. The market has got let's start with this. The slow stochastics, not slow, I'm sorry. The swing line's got higher lows, higher highs. I'm ahead of myself. The market's got the bullish setup with the 18 over the 100, the 100 over the 200-day average. The market has 3 days over the Bollinger Band. Do not bet that this will just keep going. It can make a run like this, where it gets over it, back under it, but it's not going to go day after day over it. That would be highly unusual. Could it happen? Of course. But is it expected? Absolutely not, and the odds are against it. You've got what I was saying, the embedded reading, and the market is taking off and getting stronger on it. So the first really hard break will probably attract buyers. When you look at the gold-silver ratio, hard to believe it's down to 63 now. And look at how good the idea that you use this 18-day average and you play the trend under that, and it's worked out. In the silver market, you now got up for the past 3 days, including today, hitting the Bollinger Band with a bullish embedded reading, still on a run to the upside, and the copper the same. So people, if you're in the market, give yourself something of a Christmas gift, and be sure to take something off the table. I didn't say your whole position. I don't know where the top is. But in order to make a profit, you have to take money off the table. And if you don't learn to do that, you make nothing. I've seen it over and over in my many decaded career. Remember, I've been a broker since '69, so I've seen a bunch of these. When you look at platinum, unbelievable. This is what you call just accelerated run. And I guarantee you there are margin calls and people that are platinum traders that are in trouble. We will read stories where people get hurt. I know you don't believe that, but it's coming. In the dollar index, you're coming down, could go easily to the lower Bollinger Band before this particular leg is done. And I don't think that you've seen anything yet. I just don't see a reason to be long the dollar. I'm bearish long term. And I happen to think that the Fed, and I expect Kevin Hessett will be the next Fed chair, will embark on a period of rate cuts, plural. So we'll see. You know, if he's not the guy, we'll see who the president does choose. I do want to remind you that we have our free offers. You can take advantage of them by going to iraepstein.com, free offers. And there's so many. You just select what you want, and that's the page that goes by. At the bottom, you'll be asked to give us the information. If you have any comments, write them to us. We respond. Obviously, we'll be a little slower as Christmas 2 days are here, but we'll get to you and take care of everything from that. Again, there'll be an icons up here that you can move your cursor to, and one over here if you're watching us on YouTube. But you can always go to iraepstein.com and just look for the free offers. Have a Merry Christmas, everyone. I will speak to you again on Friday.